With an undefeated season on the line, the Glasgow Scotty football team traveled to Franklin Simpson on October 30th for their regular season finale. Despite moving the ball in the first half, Glasgow wasn't able to get into the end zone. But some key defensive plays kept the Scotties from having a bigger deficit. With just 7 minutes left in the game, Glasgow trailed the Wildcats 14-0. And just like that, the Scotties' undefeated season seemed to be slipping away. But then, like a bolt of elusive lightning, junior Jalen Bradley takes a kickoff.
It's gone! 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Scotties!
A holding call meant Bradley's touchdown didn't count, but he didn't let that faze him, later taking a screen pass for a score. With 3 minutes left in regulation, Bradley found the end zone again, and a Jared Maligon extra point tied the game at 14-14. In overtime, the Scotties found themselves in a 4th and 4 situation, but quarterback Hudson Gum found Bradley for the touchdown. Later scrambling on 4th and 7, the Wildcat quarterback avoided the tackle and found a receiver in the end zone, eventually sending the game into a second overtime.
The 20, he'll throw into the end zone, pass is caught for the touchdown.
Yes, it is.
Glasgow held Franklin Simpson to a field goal, and then on 3rd and 3,
Hudson to throw. Looking in the end zone, caught! Touchdown Scotties! Glasgow wins it! Season stays undefeated for the Scotties, and that is, let's see here,
Jarek Martin, wasn't it?
27-24 win over the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. Glasgow finishes the regular season at 10-0. Franklin will fall to end their regular season at 6-4. What a game here in Franklin tonight.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barron County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on!
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Good Friday evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Glasgow High School here at Hank Roy Stadium, where tonight the Glasgow Scotties entertain the Union County Braves in the second round of the KHSAA Class 3A playoffs. I am Joe Myers, and we'll soon be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Dubuque here in the booth, and Chase Landrum down on the sideline. Glasgow is the 6th-ranked team in Class 3A in the final poll of the season. The Scotties still undefeated on the year. They are 11-0. They earned the number 1 seed in District 2 here in Class 3A. Scotties cruised in their opener last Friday night by a final of 56-0 over the Webster County Trojans. Union County comes in here at 6-5 on the year. They earned the number 2 seed in District 1 Class 3A. They also had an easy win in their opening round game over LaRue County last Friday night. That was at Union County High School, and Union won that ball game by a score of 42-0. Last time these two teams met was just last year. It was the first round of the playoffs back on November the 8th, and the Union County Braves got Glasgow 45-16. As a matter of fact, these Braves have ended Glasgow's season 2 out of the last 3 years. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, and we'll sit down with Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett. That's coming up after this timeout. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Score big this season with Glasgow EPB Fiber Internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month, with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barron County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
Welcome back here to Hank Roy Stadium. I'm Joe Myers here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. Scotties get set to take on Union County in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. We're joined by Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett now. And Jackson, you guys had a good week of practice leading into this week?
Yeah, we have had a great week. It's been weird because it snowed on Monday. Wednesday it was warm, and then now it's going to be, really warm. So you don't get that much, but it was fun. We had a great practice Monday and Tuesday in the cold. Guys handled it well, so it was a good day. And then, they've brought it all week. So.
Your opponent tonight, Union County, has ended Glasgow's football season 2 out of the last 3 years, and those 2 games have not even really been close. Have you talked to your team about the history between Glasgow and Union County over the last few years and the importance of this ball game?
Oh yeah, and they actually bring it up to me a lot of times. This is a game I think they'll be excited for. These seniors have never beaten them, and so they know about it. We don't shy away from it, so. I think it's just good extra motivation.
4 non-offensive touchdowns in last week's game against Webster County. You had 2 punt returns by Jalen Bradley, a kickoff return by Keyshawn Austin. Drake Reeves returned a fumble for a touchdown. It's a huge lift for an offense, and not that you really needed it last week, but it's a huge lift for an offense when you get those kind of off-schedule scores, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just we hadn't had a special teams return for a touchdown all year. We've had like a couple, but they get called back, so it was nice to finally get them on the board. I felt like we were due one, and Coach Parmley does a great job with our special teams. He had them prepared, and I just don't understand why people keep kicking it to number 1, but they will. So we just gotta make sure we do our job blocking for him, and it's funny because sometimes it's like just don't even put your hands behind your back. He's going to do something with it, so just get in the way. You don't have to use your hands and worry about a penalty. We joke with him, but he's really dangerous back there. So,
you guys had another game against Webster County without a turnover by your offense. You have not had one since the Monroe County game on September the 5th. It's really amazing. You're plus 18 in turnover margin on the year. What do you attribute that great ball handling and taking care of the ball to?
I think a lot of it is they know that they're going to come out if they fumble it. We in practice, if they fumble one or if we throw an interception or something, it's pretty much immediately they know to go to the blue line, and sometimes they won't come back in because it's just hard. And I tell them, I say you can never trust a fumbler, or you can never trust this or that. So I think they've kind of took it to heart, and they understand too that if you don't turn the ball over, you're much harder to beat. When you give the other team extra possessions, it makes you easier to beat. So if we can just continue to do that and make that a priority, that's a big thing for me. It's just don't give them – if they're going to beat us, make them beat us. Don't give them free possessions to score on. So, that's just something we try to pride ourselves on, and I think they bought into it.
One of your seniors that we probably don't talk enough about is Landon Martin, Jackson. Landon, I think sometimes maybe gets overlooked a little bit by people because he's in the secondary with Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin. But Landon has led your team in tackles, at least by our stats, the last 2 weeks. He's second on the team in tackles overall. How important has he been to this success of this team?
Very. Normally it's not great when your safety makes a lot of tackles, but Landon is so aggressive and does such a good job of running the alley and knowing when to be aggressive and when not to. A lot of times you look, if your safety's leading you in tackles, you're probably not great on defense, but it's not really the case. And for us, it's because he has great instincts and does a really good job. And, he's not scared to fly down and hit, but he's smart enough to stay in his post third. That was a big thing. We kind of had to slow him down early, because he was so aggressive running the alley. It was like having another linebacker. And we had to kind of slow him down to, controlled chaos, controlled aggression, and he's done a great job with it. He's super coachable and a really good football player.
Union County comes here tonight at 6-5, Jackson, but my guess is they're probably better than what that record shows. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, they're big and physical like they always are. Got a really good running back, number 0. He does a great job. He don't go down on first contact much, so they'll be real similar to kind of what they have been.
You've taken pride in your defense being a physical football team. You've taken it as a challenge, I feel like, whenever you've heard somebody say, well, your opponent's awfully physical. Can you match that? They don't come much more physical than Union County, at least when we've seen them 2 out of the last 3 years. Feel like your team is ready for that?
They better be. I mean, they know, they understand that we want to be the physical team. We kind of say all the time, we're the team you don't want to meet in a dark alley, and we want them to take that mentality of if you think you're physical, we'll see. So, and that they have to be that way, and they've done a good job of embracing that and trying to practice that way, and working to be physical, because it's not something you can just flip on and off. You got to be that way and live that way, and I think that they've done that.
You mentioned Willem McPeak, their leading rusher on there. Let's talk a little bit more about him. He's got over 1,300 yards on the season rushing, 16 touchdowns. From what I've seen on film, not only is he a physical runner, but he looks like he can run away from you too. He's a good combination of size and speed. What's it going to take for your defense to kind of contain him a little bit?
22 paws to the ball. We say it all the time. We want to get 22 paws to the ball, rally, and then when we get there, somebody come flying in and try to knock the ball loose and punch it out. That's as big a key as anything. We got to force more turnovers. We don't feel like we force as many as we want to, and we got to continue to try to do that. But if we rally to the ball, we should be okay.
Another thing that stood out to me when I looked at Union County defensive stats was the fact they have 17 interceptions on the year, which is number one in Class 3A. And Hudson Gum's done a tremendous job taking care of the football. I think it says touchdown to interception ratio was 23-2, I believe. But has there been any more emphasis, any extra emphasis put on that this year or this week with Union County having that many interceptions on the season?
We're always cautious about it, and Hudson does a good job of, if he's not comfortable tucking it and running. I think that helps out guys like him that can run, is that he knows he don't have to force it because he can go make a play with his legs. So we just want to continue doing what we do, and we don't want to let the other team affect how we do things. We'll scheme it up a little bit for the defense that we're playing, but as far as what we're going to do, we're giving him the same freedom he always has, and he's done a good job making decisions.
When you look at Union County's defense, how aggressive do they like to be on that side of the ball?
They're big up front. They're tough in the box. They'll be tough to run the ball on. So, they do a good job loading up the box and trying to force you to throw the ball. So we'll have to do a good job of making sure we get numbers, and because you're always going to have to run the ball. But we'll have to have our screen game and pass game, obviously, as an extension of what we do in the run game. And, we just got to do a good job of getting blockers at the point of attack.
With their size, I would imagine our speed is going to be big in this game to kind of counteract that, wouldn't you say?
I hope so. Hopefully we can, we want to be able to be physical on offense too, just like always. And it's always good when we can do that. But the more we can get bigger guys running, the better. I think tempo will help. So that's got to be a key for us.
Appreciate your time, Jackson. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Go Dogs.
That's Scotty head coach Jackson Arnett. And when we come back, we'll be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune. We'll also give you the starting lineups for both Glasgow and Union County. It's the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Welcome back here to Glasgow High School's Hank Roy Stadium. It is Glasgow and Union County in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. And time now to take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. And first for the Union County Braves, starting at left tackle is Nathan Wolf. He's a junior. The left guard is Caden Word. He's a senior. At center, Carson Wright, a freshman. The right guard is Hayden Harper, a junior. At right tackle, Bubba Rapier, a senior. The wide receivers are Kel Johnson, a senior. Abe Fletcher, a senior. Mason Tate, a senior. And Colby Hepler, a sophomore. At running back for the Braves, Willem McPeak, he's a senior. And at quarterback, Max Nobles, he's a junior. Defensively for the Braves, the tackles are Zion Williams, a senior, and Rashawn Desjardins, also a senior. The defensive ends are Bubba Rapier and Ross McDonald. McDonald's a sophomore. Linebackers are Willem McPeak and Brock Meadows. Meadows is a junior. Cornerbacks are Richard Green and Gavin Black. Black's a sophomore. They list two strong safeties. You've got Mason Tate and Abe Fletcher there. And the free safety is Colby Hepler. He's a sophomore. Head coach for Union County is Derek Johnson. In his 10th season with a record of 83-37, he led this Union County team to a state runner-up finish last year in Class 3A. Now the Glasgow offensive starters brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. At left tackle is Jordan Huffman, a 6', 265 junior. The left guard is Kievan Massey, a 6'1", 240 senior. At center, Trent DeTalent, a 5'11", 260 sophomore. The right guard is Javion Twyman, a 5'10", 225 senior. At right tackle, Eli Tyree, a 6', 230 sophomore. The wideouts are Cabron Jones, a 5'6", 135 sophomore. Jalen Bradley, a 5'10", 145 junior. Jarek Martin, a 6'5", 185 senior. And Jeremiah Moore, a 5'9", 165 senior. Running backs are the running back is Cam Bull, a 6', 165 senior, and the quarterback is Hudson Gum, a 6'1", 175 senior. Defensively for the Scotties, nose guard is Manny Soto, a 6'2", 305 sophomore. The defensive tackle is Jordan Huffman. The defensive ends are Kievan Massey and Xander Contreras. Contreras, a 6'2", 215 senior. The linebackers are Cam Bull and Jathan Franklin. Jathan's a 5'9", 205 sophomore. Also at linebacker is Trey Smith, a 5'10", 170 senior, and Grayson Bartley, a 6'2", 165 senior. The cornerbacks for Glasgow are Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin, and the free safety is Landon Martin. He's a 5'8", 160 senior. Head coach for the Scotties is Jackson Arnett in his first season with a record of 11-0 here in his opening season as head coach. Glasgow assistant coaches are Cameron Garman, Kevin Estes, Randall Parmley, Stephen Buford, Tyler Hughes, Jack Herron, Josh Harlan, Connor Cassidy, and Gavin Bird. And those are your starting lineups brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. Let's take another time out here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Dubuque and Chase Landrum down on the sideline. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
With an undefeated season on the line, the Glasgow Scotty football team traveled to Franklin Simpson on October 30th for their regular season finale. Despite moving the ball in the first half, Glasgow wasn't able to get into the end zone. But some key defensive plays kept the Scotties from having a bigger deficit. With just 7 minutes left in the game, Glasgow trailed the Wildcats 14-0. And just like that, the Scotties' undefeated season seemed to be slipping away. But then, like a bolt of elusive lightning, junior Jalen Bradley takes a kickoff.
It's gone! 30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, end zone, touchdown Scotties.
A holding call meant Bradley's touchdown didn't count, but he didn't let that faze him, later taking a screen pass for a score. With 3 minutes left in regulation, Bradley found the end zone again, and a Jared Maligon extra point tied the game at 14-14. In overtime, the Scotties found themselves in a 4th and 4 situation, but quarterback Hudson Gum found Bradley for the touchdown. Later scrambling on 4th and 7, the Wildcat quarterback avoided the tackle and found a receiver in the end zone, eventually sending the game into a second overtime.
The 20, he'll throw into the end zone. Pass is caught for the touchdown.
Yes, it is.
Glasgow held Franklin Simpson to a field goal, and then on 3rd and 3,
Hudson to throw. Looking in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Scotties! Glasgow wins. Season stays undefeated for the Scotties, and that is, let's see here,
Jarek Martin, wasn't it?
27-24 win over the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. Glasgow finishes the regular season at 10-0. Franklin will fall to end their regular season at 6-4. What a game here in Franklin tonight. Welcome back here to Glasgow High School. Joe Myers now joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Dubuque here in the booth. Chase Landrum down on the sideline. Glasgow and Union County getting set to match up in the second round of the playoffs here. And Larry, the Scotties should need no extra motivation tonight. This team has ended the Scotties season 2 out of the last 3 years in games that really weren't all that close. Coach Arnett told me privately that these players were ready to go, said that they wanted to play Union County. So should be looking for a little retribution tonight, I would think.
Well, we hope so. You know, we owe them a couple. They beat us 2 out of the last 3 years, as you said, and it's the only thing I like about Union County is the nickname. I like the Brave, but that's the only thing I like about them right now. But it's a big game, biggest game of the year for us, and you know it's down to the nitty-gritty now. You either win and go on, or you lose and go home. So this is a big ball game.
Union County plays a very physical style of football, Bruce, and you know they're going to want to run the ball down your throat. They average 213 rushing yards per game. They will throw it some, averaging right around 90 yards through the air. But the Scotties have got to be ready for a physical football game. Coach Arnett said this will likely be the biggest team that we have played all season long.
Well, and Franklin had good size, and we know what that was. So, you know, I'm looking for a tough game tonight. And fortunately, like y'all were talking about, we've cut our turnovers down. We just need to have a few less penalties than we've had the last week or two.
And you might have heard Coach Arnett there towards the end of the pregame interview talk about getting the big guys to run around a little bit. He wants to play with tempo tonight, Larry. You'll see a little bit more tempo probably than what you've seen out of the Scotties, according to what he told me. Wants to get these big guys running side to side a little bit and maybe wear them down as the game goes on.
Well, that's a good game plan if you can do it. If you know, we've got enough speed that we can do that. I think they're going to have a lot of trouble with Jared, and they'll have a lot of trouble with Jalen both. But you know, it depends on what our defense can do. If our defense can stop them from running, I think we'll be in very good shape.
Another thing that Coach Arnett mentioned to me was that this Union County team gives up the screen a lot. They tend to give that up, and he said if they're going to give us that, we're going to take advantage. So you may see a few more screens in the Scotties game plan tonight than normal too, Bruce.
Well, and I'd like to what the film's about, what you scout, and hopefully we've got a good game plan. I'm sure that they've worked on it, and like I say, I know he said the players have been motivated this week, and I'm sure that this senior class, they've been involved with 2 losses, and they're ready to go.
Glasgow has been very good early in games, Larry. They're outscoring opponents 281-16 in the first half this season, which is almost unbelievable. Getting off to a fast start tonight, I think, would be huge because this is a team that, with their style of play, they probably don't want to play from behind.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the coin toss right now. Hopefully Glasgow can win it, and if we can, put something on the board really early so we can get ahead. You're exactly right. We don't want to play from behind against this team, and they don't want to get behind us because they're a running football team.
That's what I was saying.
And if we can throw the football. This is a very good team, 50-50 passing and rushing, so it's really a good thing for the Scotties.
Let's go onto the field for the coin toss.
We're going to officiate for you. We're going to be here in the middle. If any time during the game y'all have any questions, do not hesitate to talk to us. Everybody understand? Yes, sir. All right. You guys are the vision on the scoreboard. There's tails, there's a heads. Call it for me now. I'm going to let it hit the ground. Tails. He calls tails. It's a heads. Glasgow, you've won the toss. Receive. You choose to receive. All right.
Larry, you got your wish.
All right.
The Scotties win the toss and will receive.
That's Chase Lander down on the sideline for us. Appreciate that, Chase. And that was the voice of our referee, Sean Williams. Our umpire tonight is Lauren Frazier. The head linesman, Ryan Yates. Line judge, Tony Beard. The back judge, Alan Russell. The side judge, David Pentecost. And the field judge, Jason Wilkins. Scotties tonight will be wearing all royal blue with white numerals and letters. The royal blue helmet with a white Scotty paw on each side. You've got Union County in white uniforms with Columbia blue numerals and letters, the Columbia blue helmet. Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight against these Union County Braves?
Well, always number one is you got to play clean. You don't want to have a lot of turnovers and a lot of penalties. The penalties have bugged us. Turnovers, we're doing a good job. We're plus 18 in turnovers, so we've done a great job of that with 12 interceptions and 3 pummel recoveries, but we got to stop the run. It's another running team, just like we played the last couple of weeks. We got to stop the run to be successful. They've only thrown for 900 yards. They've thrown for 12 touchdowns, but they've had 11 interceptions. So if we get pressure on the quarterback, stop the running back, McPeak, I think we'll be in good shape.
What about the series record, Larry?
Well, this is a third meeting between these two schools. The series is 2-0 in favor of Union County. The first game came back at 2-22, which Union County won that one at Union County in the first round of playoffs, 50-20. And, of course, the last one was 2024, and Union County won that one also at Union County by a score of 45-16.
Scotties will be without the services of their starting kicker, Jared Malagon, tonight. He is unavailable to play, so at least as far as the PATs are concerned, we expect the freshman Levi Mann to handle those duties tonight. We're not sure about kickoffs, maybe Jathan Franklin handling those duties, but we'll wait and see when the Glasgow kickoff team takes the field. Right now, the kickoff receiving team is taking the field. Cabron Jones going to go back deep with Jeremiah Moore. Scotty's playing for a squib kick here, maybe. As normally you'd have Jarek Martin and Jalen Bradley back behind everybody, but they're actually up on the second line, up around the 35-yard line.
If they're smart, they will not kick it deep to Jalen Bradley, that's for sure. But they have a very good kicker. He, as far as kicking field goals and extra points, he really kicked it nice and straight through the uprights.
Jerry Sabino is his name, as we now have 12 minutes on the first quarter clock, waiting on the game ball here from the Union County sideline. They hand the ball off to Sabino. He'll tee this thing up, and we'll get going. Union County leads Class 3A in interceptions on the season. They have 17 interceptions as a team. Willem McPeak has 11 on his own, so that'll be something to watch for tonight. Hudson Gum has done a great job taking care of the football this season. He'll have to do it again this evening against this ball-hawking Union County secondary. Sabino approaches, and we are underway. It is a short kick. It'll be fielded on the bounce by Cabron Jones back to the 18-yard line. He comes to the 20, 25, and he'll go down around the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties. We'll see if they may put him down at the 26 instead of the 27. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, it looks like number 44, Cameron Webb, on that tackle. He's a senior. First tackle of the night.
It will be the 27-yard line. 1st down and 10 from there. What was that, Bruce? Okay. Hudson Gum in shotgun. Cam Bull, the running back, to his right. Scotty's with 3 receivers here on the right side of the formation. It's a quarterback keeper for Hudson Gum around the right end, and Hudson going to gain 3 up near the 30-yard line.
Same man made the tackle on that play as he did the kickoff. That's Cameron Webb, his second tackle.
So 2nd down 7 coming up now for the Scotties.
We've never seen that before. Had 3 receivers on the right side. They acted like they were going left and then came back right again. And a quarterback keeper.
Another unusual formation here to start the formation anyway. Now everybody motions out where you've got 2 wideouts each way. Campbell, the running back. There goes Jalen Bradley in motion to the far side of the field. Hudson Gum to throw. His pass going to be caught out there. That's Cabron Jones. Cannot get away from the defender. And Jones will go down right around the 34-yard line for a pickup of about 4 more yards there. It'll be 3rd down and about 3.
I think that was 0. No, number 7 that made the tackle on that. That's Max Nobles. That's his first tackle.
Scotty's showing tempo here, right back on the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 here with the ball at the 34-yard line. Gum and shotgun. He's got a back on either side. Bradley and Bull both right back there with him. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a give to Bradley. Jalen dancing around, looking for a hole, trying to keep those legs driving. He's going to be stopped, I believe, just beyond the 1st down marker. Should be enough, and it will be.
It was a good one, yep. Just barely made it.
Needed 3. He got 4 to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties.
Number 79, Cortavion Rapier.
You can just call him Bubba.
Bubba.
Yeah,
okay.
that's his
Bubba
nickname.
made the first tackle.
Bubba Rapier. Gum in pistol formation. Bull, the running back. There's the give to Bull. Cam cuts left. A flag is down as he gets out near the 1st down marker, but this one may be coming back. We'll see what we got here.
Illegal motion. Hold. Illegal procedure.
Illegal motion called on the Scotties.
That means illegal formation right there.
Yeah, illegal formation, that's right. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st down and 15 with the ball back at the 33 now. 10 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Opening drive of the game here. Gum throws left. Pass caught by Jarek Martin. He'll get 5, 6, maybe 7 up across the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line.
There's number 0, Willem McPeak, with his first tackle. He's a senior.
It is a gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up. Or a gain of 8 yards, excuse me. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Gum again in shotgun with the back on either side. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gum fakes the pitch to the right side. Now throws underneath to Jalen Bradley on a little shovel pass. And Jalen's going to go down right at the 45-yard line. Oh, boy, not much of a spot. They're going to move him back to the 44.
Quentin Rapier again made the tackle, number 79.
3rd down and 4 here for the Scotties as they're quickly back on the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers each way. Gum in shotgun. Bulls the running back as they all look over here to the sideline as the play is signaled in from the coaching staff. 3rd down and 4 here for the Scotties. Already converted 1 3rd down. Play action, throw over the middle, pass caught by Jalen Bradley. Oh, dropped, excuse me. Jalen had it in his hands and just dropped it. Should have been caught at the 40-yard line. Would have been more than enough for a 1st down. And now the Scotties will have to send the punting unit in. Those are the kind of plays you got to make in these games.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we dropped one against Franklin early in the ball game. They could have given us a touchdown, early lead, and that wasn't going to go for a touchdown, but it was going to get a big 1st down.
So Cam Bull in punt formation. Cam on the season averaging 37 yards a kick. And the very dangerous Willem McPeak back to return the kick. It's a high snap, but Bull brings it down, and he shanks it off the side of his foot. Actually going to take a pretty good roll, and it'll be downed at the 25-yard line. Punt of 31 yards with no return.
Well, that didn't work out like we wanted to. We wanted to put something on the board, but now we got a defense. Got to play defense.
So 1st and 10 for the Braves at their own 25-yard line. 8:36 to go in the opening quarter. Willie McPeak, the running back, leads this team. He has 183 carries for 1,336 yards on the year and 16 touchdowns. Going to hear his name a lot. He'll line up as the tailback in the I formation. The fullback is Cameron Webb. And we'll see a direct snap here to, I can't pick up the number. I believe it was Fletcher, but we get a flag at the snap. Delay of game called. Oh, wait, actually a timeout called. They get a timeout, does Union County. So we'll take a timeout as well. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. 8:36 to go in the opening quarter. We're scoreless in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. Back after this on WCODU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Hank Roy Stadium. As Union County has it in shotgun here, they're going to give this off to the back. Not much there. Max Nobles and the Scotties will throw him down for no gain right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Trey Smith and, excuse me, Xander Contreras, both there on the tackle. Trey Smith on the tackle, no gain.
Now you've got Brady Stewart at quarterback in shotgun formation. McPeak to his right. Stewart going to keep it around the right end, and he'll get maybe a yard.
Looks like number 3 on the tackle again. That's Trey Smith. That's his second for the senior, 5'10", 170.
Gave him close to 2 yards, so we'll say 3rd down and 8 coming up here from the 27-yard line.
Yeah, big play right here to make them punt here. We can flip field position a little bit.
Stewart was not the starter we were given at quarterback, but apparently that's who's starting. He's under center. McPeak is the lone setback here. Webb goes in motion to the right side, going to fake the pitch. Stewart to throw. Pass going to be caught by Webb, but he's going to go down shy of the first down mark. Oh, my gosh. What a great spot. Oh. Boy, that is a terrible spot for Glasgow. My goodness.
He fell down a yard back.
That was a yard shy of the marker. That was terrible. Wow.
He fell down. Oh, me. They gave him a bounce on that one.
Boy. First down and 10 here for the Braves, at their own 35. Here's a give to McPeak. Tries to bounce to the outside. He's got some room and going to get tripped up here by Jarek Martin before he can reach the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he broke one tackle, and Jarek came up and got a little shoestring tackle on him. First tackle for the senior.
Pickup of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Braves.
You can tell McPeak's a good runner. He's got some shifty moves. He's side to side. He looks like he's pretty strong, too.
McPeak is the lone setback here. Stewart under center. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left as well. Put a man in motion. That's Webb. He'll come to the near side. Going to give it off to him up the middle, and he'll go down just shy of the first down marker. He's at the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd down in the yard here for Union County.
Xander Contreras on the tackle. That's number 2 for him.
Well, the Braves were already given a free first down by the officials on an awful spot. So we'll see if the Scotties can hold right here on 3rd down in the yard. One wide out each way. I believe that's Fletcher in to take the snap this time. I can't pick up the number. McPeak is to his right. It is Fletcher. He'll go up the middle with it, and he'll have the first down, not by much. So Fletcher going to pick it up here as he gets 3 yards to the 47-yard line.
Great. Ain't nothing Jordan Huffman on that tackle. That's his first for the 265 junior.
First down 10 for Union County at their own 47-yard line. Stewart in shotgun. Here comes a man in motion. Going to give it off to McPeak as he heads off right tackle. McPeak going to get it across the 45 into Glasgow territory to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that's a strong run. He reminds me of Cam Bull, the way he runs. Trey Smith again on the tackle. That's number 3 for him.
Scotty's going to have to make a play on 1st or 2nd down, put him in 3rd and long. Give him 3rd and short. They're going to pick it up just about every time. 12 yards on that carry for McPeak. 2 receivers go wide each way. McPeak the lone setback here. Stewart under center. 1st and 10 at the Glasgow 42. Webb goes in motion to the right side. Here's a give to McPeak. Goes up the middle with it and going to get a couple of yards to the 40.
Cam Bull and Stephen Garrett in there on that tackle.
Move it back to the 41-yard line, so it'll be a pickup of just 1. 2nd down and 9 coming up. 3:45 to go in this first quarter play. By the way, this first quarter brought to you by Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. 2nd down 9 here for the Braves. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I formation. Webb the fullback, McPeak the tailback. Here comes Fletcher in motion. Now to throw, here's Stewart. Looking to the right side, pass picked off. That's Campbell. He's got the 45, and he'll go down just shy of midfield. But my goodness, Stewart threw that ball right to Campbell.
Right at him. But we'll take it.
Scotty's had him in 2nd and long. Union County went to the air. That is not their strength. And Glasgow gets the first turnover of the night. Scotties will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. I formation for Campbell, his 2nd interception of the season.
Number 8 made the tackle for them. That's Mason Tate, his first tackle of the night.
Bradley and Jathan Franklin are the running backs here. Gum in shotgun, a wide out each way, or 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a give to Franklin. And the big sophomore going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. He will fall forward for a gain of 2 to the 50.
Yeah, that's McPeak on the tackle. Willem McKeek, his 2nd tackle.
Scotties with trips to the near side of the field. Jarek Martin alone wide out to the left. Bull back in there at running back now. Gum in shotgun. Fake the Bull. Here's a quick throw to Cabron Jones. Caught at the 50. He's going to go down after a very short gain, just a couple, to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Brock Meadows, number 14, made the tackle for Union County. That's his first.
2:28 to go in this Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge first quarter. Scoreless ball game. Second round here of the Class 3A playoffs. Trips left side, a single wide out right. Gum in shotgun. Union coming on a blitz. They pitch it out to Bull, and Cam going to get hit, spins away, keeps his feet. He'll go to the 47-yard line, but it's still going to be 4th down and probably 4 yards to go. We'll see what the Scotties decide to do here.
Quentin Montgomery made the tackle. It's his 2nd, number 78.
Scotty's on the line of scrimmage quickly here. 4th down and 4. at the Union County 46. We'll see if the Scotties snap it or just try to draw them off sides. Play clock down to 13. Cabron Jones goes in motion. They do snap it. Hudson Gum to throw. Pass going to be dropped.
Gosh.
Not a perfect pass, but one that Jarek Martin could have maybe pulled in, and so the Scotties will turn the ball over on downs. And right now the offense struggling against this Union County defense.
Yeah, this is reminding me of the Franklin game. We dropped one early that could have given us a real good field position, and now the offense is a little stagnant.
First down and 10 now for Union County. 1:28 to go in this opening quarter of play, brought to you by Campbell Myers and Rutledge. Stewart under center, I formation behind him. Fletcher goes in motion to the right side. They're going to give this off to the tailback that is not McPeak. That's Rashard Green this time on the carry. Actually, that was Max Nobles on the carry, I'm sorry. I think that's a 7. It's hard to tell if that's a 7 or a 1. I think it is a 7. So yeah, Max Nobles on the carry there.
Yeah,
Pickup of 2.
Nobody made the tackle on him. He just tripped and fell.
Let's go, Scotties!
Mason Tate in the backfield this time with McPeak. McPeak may take a direct snap here. Actually, Tate's going to take the direct snap and now give it off to Webb on a reverse, and the Scotties play it well. Gain of a couple to the 50.
Yep, number 17, Landon Martin, and Cam Bull in there on that tackle. Yep, another big third down for the Scotties.
Third down 6 coming up for Glasgow here. Union County does not have to run another play, and they will not, as we're going to come to the end of this Campbell Myers and Rutledge first quarter. We are scoreless here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs between the Scotties and the Union County Braves. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. And 6 for Union County as we start this second quarter of play. The ball right at midfield at the 50-yard line. We're scoreless here in this Class 3A second-round playoff game. Tate in shotgun. He keeps it himself, goes around the right end, and he is going to get wrapped up at least 2, maybe 3 yards shy of the first down marker. He's down at the 46-yard line.
Grayson Bartley on that tackle for the senior, first tackle of the night.
Fourth down and a long 2 coming up here for Union County. We'll see if they punt this thing away or if they go for it.
I'm going to say they're going for it. And they are.
Offense does stay on the field here. Got to get just across the 44-yard line, so they need about 2.5 yards. Fourth down here. I formation behind Stewart. McPeak is the tailback, Webb the fullback, and the Scotties jumped off sides. My goodness, guys. You have to know that that's coming.
Yeah, I just started to say don't jump. A little too late.
Stats in the first quarter of play, Glasgow with just 1 first down, Union County 3. Scotties 11 yards rushing, 17 passing, a total of 28. Union 30 rushing, a total of, 8 yards passing, a total of 38. Union County has the only turnover. That was an interception by Cam Bull. Scotties have the only penalty for 5 yards. Glasgow had the ball. Each team had the ball 11 offensive plays. Glasgow had it for 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Union County 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Stewart under center. McPeak dots the I formation. They'll give it off to him. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped after a gain of 1.
Yeah, nice tackle in there by Jathan Franklin. 5'9", 205 sophomore. Hit him right at the line.
Second down 9, 10:32 to go in this second quarter, which is brought to you by CRS Construction. Braves will send 2 men wide to the right side. Wingback is Webb on the left side of the formation. McPeak in the backfield with Stewart, who's in shotgun. They give it off to McPeak. He goes all around left tackle, and he's inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Landon Martin with his second tackle on that play. That's how shifty he is. He had a little bitty hole, but boy, he got through it and got yardage after he got through it.
Third down 3 for the Braves. You certainly know they're in 4-down territory at this point, inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Twin receivers each way. Green is the lone setback this time. Stewart under center. Puts Webb in motion. Going to pitch it to Green. Trying to get around the right end, and he's going to get hit and dropped.
Yeah, Trey Smith got there quickly.
No gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 3.
4th tackle for Trace already. Well, they're bringing in the jumbo people now.
This is a big football team physically. Of course, Union County has a great wrestling program, which contributes to their physicality on the football field, no doubt. I'm sure a lot of these guys wrestle. So 4th down and 3. If you're Glasgow, do not jump. 2 receivers left. They do snap it here. They'll give it off to McPeak. He'll go up the middle with it. He's got his first down inside the 30. He's inside the 25 to the 24-yard line as the drive stays alive.
Yeah, he hits that hole hard. Xander Contreras with his 3rd tackle on that play, but he shot through that hole quickly.
Pickup of 10 yards there. McPeak so far has carried it 6 times for 35 yards.
Yeah, they brought in a huge lineman that time and put him on the left side of the offensive line, and that's where they ran.
8:23 to go in this CRS Construction second quarter. We are scoreless. Second round of the Class 3A playoffs. Got Mason Tate in at quarterback here. He'll give this off to McPeak. McPeak goes up the middle, and he's going to get dropped, but not until after he gains 7 or 8 yards.
Grayson Bartley on the tackle, his second. And we're going to have to stop Mr. McPeak if we're going to do anything, because he's running right over us.
And Union County calling a timeout here. At least he pointed at Union County. I thought Glasgow took it, but either way, we'll take the timeout as well. And it is a Glasgow timeout. That's what I thought. So this timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. We're scoreless with 7:58 to go in the first half of play. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barron County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
For Union County after a gain of 7 on first down. Mason Tate in at quarterback here. He's got McPeak set up to his right, 2 receivers to the left. Give to McPeak, and he's going to take it off left tackle and be stopped, I think, just shy of the first down marker, right around the 15-yard line.
Jathan Franklin right there for his second tackle. Hard to stop him for no gain.
3rd down and a yard here to go for Union County. Seven and a half minutes left in this CRS Construction second quarter. Two receivers to the left. McPeak in the I formation, dotting the I with Webb, the fullback. It's a quarterback sneak for Tate. As he goes up the middle with it, he'll have the first down.
Right. Jathan Franklin with his third tackle on that play.
First down and 10 for Union County. They're just milking this clock. 6:57 to go in the first half of play. Union County would love to just play ball control football all night long. Two receivers to the left side. Tate in shotgun. McPeak set up to his right. Webb, the wing back on the left side. Comes in man in motion. Going to be a keeper for Tate here, and he'll be spun down around the 10-yard line, a pickup of about 4.
Trey Smith again with a tackle, number 5 for him in this first half.
Pickup of just 3, so that ball was originally on the 13 apparently, because it's on the 10 right now. So second down, 7. 2 wide outs to the right side. McPeak is the tailback. Tate in shotgun. Webb goes in motion to the right. Gonna go off to McPeak, and he is gonna get hit in the backfield, and he'll be dropped.
We did stop him for no gain one time. Trey Smith again, along with Grayson Bartley.
Actually gonna lose a couple of yards. Back to the 12-yard line, it'll be, actually he lost 3 yards. Back to the 13, it'll be third down and 10 here for the Scotties. So a big play there defensively. Now you got to come up with 2 more of them.
Yeah, got to have 2 stops in a row now to keep them out of that end zone. They could possibly kick a field goal. They have a very good field goal kicker. I think he's made 1 out of 2 on the year.
This game is absolutely flying by. It's not even 7:30. We're halfway through the second quarter. Tate in shotgun. McPeak to his left. Tate rolling out to the left, wants to throw. And now he'll just throw it away out of bounds.
Well, he had a receiver over there, but he caught it, I think, but I don't know whether he's in bounds.
No, he was way out of bounds when he caught it. He was just trying to throw the ball away is all he was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know why the receiver even made an attempt at it. It was good 3 yards out of bounds when he caught it. So it'll be fourth down and 10 now.
All right. This would be big if you could stop them here.
5:08 to go in the CRS Construction second quarter. Neither team on the scoreboard yet. They're going to try a field goal here. It'll be Jerry Sabino. This will be a 29-yard field goal try. He's 1 of 2 on the year on his field goal attempts. This kick is up, and the kick appears to be good, and
Very
it is.
good. Right down the middle.
Jerry Sabino will give Union County the first lead of the night at 3-0 with 4:59 to go in the second quarter.
I guess that's a win.
I would say it is. I would say it is. Scotty's got a big play for a loss of 3 yards on second down, which forced third down and 10, and then Union County unable to get much on third down.
How far was that field goal?
29 yards. Yes, sir.
He got good foot in it. That would have been good from 39 probably.
Here's what you guys start thinking about as well, Joe. The Braves get the ball to start second half, so this...
Yeah, this is a big possession here for the Scotties. Chase is a good point. So Jerry Sabino to tee it up here. Jalen Bradley and Cabron Jones are both back deep now for the Scotties. Have to think they're going to kick this ball away from Jalen, so you can look for probably Cabron to return this kick. We'll see what they say. And it's a very high, short kick. Somebody better come up and call a fair catch, and they do. Good job there by Jeremiah Moore to come up and make the fair catch at the 39-yard line. That drive for Union County was 14 plays, 54 yards, took 8 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock, and ends with a 29-yard field goal for Jerry Sabino. Well, they say Fair caught it back at the 38 instead. So 1st and 10 for the Scotties from that point. 4:59 to go in the CRS Construction second quarter.
Yeah, Scotties need to make a statement on this offensive series.
Gum in shotgun, a back on either side. Bradley motions out of there. Now Gum on an option to the right, and Hudson will keep it. He'll get it across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 4.
It's number 44 again on the tackle. That's Cameron Webb. 3rd tackle for him. He's a senior.
2nd down 6. Only the 12th play of the night for the Scotties. Union County had more than that last possession. Bradley again motions out of the backfield, and a flag is down and a false start on Glasgow. Offense is just not sharp early in this game. Five-yard penalty will make it 2nd down and 11 with the ball back at the 37-yard line. .420 to go in the first half of play. Union County on top 3-0. Scotty's now behind the chains on 2nd and 11 thanks to that false start penalty. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Bull is the running back. Gum in shotgun. Going to give it off to Bull. Cam goes up the middle with it. He's across the 45, and he will be down at the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 for the Scotties.
Good hard run. Webb again on the
46,
tackle. It's his
46.
4th. He runs like McPeak does. He runs hard.
They put him down at the 46-yard line. It's 3rd down and 2 here for the Scotties. Bull again the running back with twin receivers to each side. Gum gives to Bull again, and Cam going to get dropped for a loss.
Number 0, McPeak, Willem McPeak, with the 3rd tackle. He was all over him just before he could get the football.
And the Scotties are keeping the offense on the field here on their own side of the field at the 45-yard line on 4th down and 3. Bull lost a yard there. This would be a big-time gamble, and now Union County does the Scotties a favor as they jump off sides.
He was way in the backfield. They didn't even have to make a hard count on him.
He fully committed, didn't he, Larry?
He did. He was gone. Unabated to the quarterback, as they say.
Scotties get the free 1st down at the 50. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 3:03 left in this first half of play. Trips to the near side, a single wide out to the right. Bradley motions into the backfield now. Give it off to Bull. Cam starts right, tries to cut back, but there's just nowhere to go. He got a yard or so.
Yeah, that's Webb again. I'm sorry, McPeak again on the tackle, number 4.
2nd down 9 from the 44.
Looks like they're all over Cam right now.
The 49, excuse me.
On the last 2 carries, he's been smothered. Going to the right side.
Gum in shotgun, Bull to his left. Hudson to throw. Pass going to be caught by Jalen Bradley. He's going to have to make some men miss, though. He does. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone. No, there is a flag on the field. Unbelievable.
Where?
There was nobody there.
This is going to be at least the 4th touchback in the last 3 weeks the Scotties have had called, or touchdown, excuse me, in the last 3 weeks the Scotties have had called back on a penalty.
Well, that's 3 in the last
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
4 in the last 3.
And it's been it's been more than that because from the first of the season we've had a number of them called back. That was a great move.
Bull to his left.
Jalen Bradley, too, to get down the sidelines. I don't know who they call for holding.
That is a killer. Takes 6 points off the board and now puts you back in Union County territory at the 47-yard line where it's 2nd down and 14. 2 wideouts each way. Bull the running back. Hudson Gum to throw. Hudson under pressure. Steps back, lets it go. Pass going to be incomplete. He's looking for Jalen Bradley, but it was thrown out of bounds. Third down and 13 now for the Scotties.
Well, I watched the replay over here, and I didn't see a hold one.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bull sets up to the right of Gum. Hudson looking, and he's going to be sacked. And now he's not getting up.
Number 78. That's Quentin Montgomery.
Gum is down and very slow to get up here. And now he does get up and trying to walk off the field with a bit of a limp. We'll see if Hudson can continue.
Well, he just didn't have a lot of time. You know, you got to throw something a little bit shorter, I guess, because you know, it looked like he had you know, 1, 2, 3. You know, you got to get rid of the football, and they were all over him.
Boy, Hudson does not look good as he comes to the sideline. Campbell in punt formation on 4th and 17. High kick will bounce at the 21-yard line and take a Glasgow roll to the 14. Man, what a turn of events there. The Scotties have a touchdown called back on a holding penalty. Without that play, the Scotties are up, and their quarterback is not injured.
Exactly. I watched the replay a couple times, and I still didn't see anybody hold anybody. I didn't see anybody touch anybody, to be honest with you.
1st and 10 for Union County. They'll start this drive at their own 14, just 1:40 to go. They have 2 timeouts left. Union County leads it 3-0. Peak is the tailback. Green joins him in the backfield. You've actually got a wishbone set with Webb, the fullback. They give this off to McPeak. He goes off right tackle, and he'll get a yard or 2.
Looks like Kevion Massey on the tackle. That's his first for the 240-pound senior.
Scotty's burned a timeout here, so they'll have 1 remaining with 1:31 to go in the first half of play. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. Right now, Larry, if you're the Scotties, boy, you're a little bit nervous because the offense has not looked good other than that one play, which was called back for the touchdown. And now your starting quarterback, Hudson Gum, is down here being tended to by the athletic trainer on the sideline. Looking at his right leg. Trace England is the backup quarterback if he is needed.
Doing a lot of work to that right knee.
Second down and 8 for Union County. The ball at the 16. Tate under center. Wishbone set behind him. Green and McPeak are the tailbacks that give this off to Green. He'll go around the left side, and he breaks through the first wave of tacklers. He'll get it out to the 29-yard line for a Union County first down with 1:23 to go in the half.
Yeah, that was a good run. Number 21, Xander Contreras with his 4th tackle.
First down and 10 as they wind the clock. Union County not in any hurry here. They seem content maybe to go to the locker room with a 3-0 lead. They will get the football back to start the third quarter. Green and McPeak again in the wishbone set with Webb the fullback. And whistle is blown. What are we doing here?
Well, we got
the play clock ran out, did it not? What are we doing? I'm not sure what that was. Anyway, first down and 10. It seems like the officials are confused here too. What are we doing, guys? We're just letting the clock run down here. Oh, they took a knee. All right, so Union County will go to the break here with a 3-0 lead over the Scotties. And we'll come back in a moment with our SCRTC halftime show. We'll take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. It's Union County 3, Glasgow nothing. This is the second round of the Class 3A playoffs here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Oh, it's actually...
At Don Franklin.
Damn, I can never...
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Hayden Wright going to hand this off and nowhere to go. The ball pops out. It's going to be a fumble return for a touchdown. And that is
number 69.
Well, let me get the roster out here, Larry. So that is Drake Reeves. And this is Dopel again on at quarterback. He'll hand it off. And as soon as he does, the ball carrier snowed up underneath several Glasgow jerseys there. Aiden take another knee. And that will do it. Scotties won't have to snap it again. So the final score here is going to be 56-0 Glasgow over Webster County here in the opening round of the Class 3A playoffs. And the Scotties will host a second round playoff on the sideline. And we are here at halftime on our SCRTC halftime show. And it's Union County on top of the Scotties, 3-0 here at the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. And Larry, just looking at these offensive numbers, they are ugly for both teams, but particularly for the Scotties. Glasgow has 38 total yards of offense, 21 yards rushing, 17 passing. Union County only 74 total yards, but they have got this 3-0 lead here at the break. And as poorly as the offense has played for the Scotties, now your starting quarterback Hudson Gum appears to have an injury which could very likely keep him out of the second half, just judging by the way he walked off the field going to the locker room there. Scotties have their backs against the wall big time. Big time.
You're right, and Union County's going to get the football first when they come out in the third quarter. It doesn't look pretty for the Scotties. Of course, Trace Engleman will be the backup quarterback if Hudson can't go. And, he's capable and capable of quarterback. He's not very big, but he can play and he can throw the football. So you Scotties just have to get something going on offense. I thought the Jalen Bradley play was gonna set that spark and get something going there, and then the flag, of course. And I looked at the replay 3 times over here, and I saw nobody touch anybody that I could see, unless it happened before it got into the frame. But it's a shame. Though that's touchdown after touchdown after touchdown called back this year.
Yeah, that certainly was a huge play in this first half. Now, as poorly as the offense played, the defense has played well. They have held William McPeak pretty much in check. He has 43 yards here at halftime. He averages well over 100 a game, so the Scotties doing well there at least. But offense going to have to pick them up and play a little bit better in this second half. We're here on the SCRTC halftime show. Let's take a look at some scores that are coming across for us here. Around the playoffs, it is Lexington Christian all over Monroe County, 45-14 in the third quarter there. South Warren leads Hopkinsville 13-8 at the end of the first quarter in Class 5A. Class 4A, Class 5A, it's Owensboro over Greenwood, 21-7. That's the end of the first quarter. Murray leads Hart County in Class 3A, 21-0 at the end of the first quarter there. It's Bowling Green over Apollo, 14-0 after one quarter play. And Paducah Tillman was leading Franklin Simpson 14-7 after one quarter of play. Time now to take a look at our halftime stats, brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And for that, here on the SCRTC halftime show, we go to Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe. Not a lot on my part to say right here. We got the Scotties won the opening toss and took the football, and that's the way we wanted to start. We wanted to put something on the board early, but it didn't work out that way. As the Scotties, I think they got maybe a first down, and then they had to punt the football away to Union County, and they managed that. They took over on their own 25-yard line on their first possession of the game with 8:36 to go in the first quarter. But it started mounting a decent drive, and then the quarterback just raised up and threw the one right straight to Cam Bull for the interception. And that would give Glasgow the football back on their own 48-yard line at 3:19 of the first quarter. But the Scotties would bog down and eventually lose it on downs on a fourth down play. And that would set Union County up late in the first quarter at 1:28 on their own 46-yard line. They managed a nice drive, a long drive, 14 plays, most of it on the ground, 14 plays, 54 yards. 8:29 came off the clock. Jerry Sabino, their kicker, kicked a 29-yard field goal to give Union County a 3-0 lead with 4:59 to go in the second quarter. And the Scotties had not had the football at all in the second quarter, so 3-0 lead for Union County. Glasgow would get the football back with after a nice play. It wasn't a screen pass, but it was a little pass, a hitch pass out to the left. And Jalen made a couple of guys miss, and then went right straight down the sidelines for a touchdown. But the officials had threw a flag and said there was holding on the play, and they called it back. And the Scotties would eventually have to punt the football back to Union County, and they would run the clock out at halftime. So here at halftime, it's 3-0 in favor of Union County, and they will get the football when we come back out in the third quarter. Bruce, you ready?
Yes, I am, Larry. I just putting some paperwork out of the way, but I'm ready to go here. So as we know, the Scotties trail 3-0. The Braves picked up 7 first downs. The Scotties had 2. Union County rushed the ball for 66 yards. They passed it for 8 yards for a total of 74. Scotties only 21 yards on the ground, 17 through the air for a total of 38 yards in that first half. We had 1 turnover in that first half, and that was by Union County. That was an interception. The ball was not put on the ground. The Braves were penalized 1 time for 5 yards, the Scotties 4 times for 25 yards. Union County ran 25 offensive plays for 15 minutes and 36 seconds. Glasgow had it for 18 plays for 8 minutes and 28 seconds. 24 seconds, I'm sorry. Individually in that first half, leading rusher in the game, Willen McPeak with 43 yards on 10 carries along of 12. Richard Green picked up 13 yards on 2 carries with a long of 13. Abram Fletcher had 7 yards on 2 carries. Brady Stewart had 2 yards on 1 carry. Mason Tate rushed 3 times for 6 yards. Cameron Webb rushed twice for 6 yards. And Max Nobles had 2 carries for 2 yards. Brady Stewart was 1 of 2 passing for 8 yards with 1 interception. Tate was 0 for 1. And that reception was to Tate by Stewart for 8 yards. Individually for the Scotties, Cam Bull had 11 yards on 4 rushes. Jaden Bradley had 4 yards on 1 carry. Hudson Gum rushed it 3 times for 4 yards, and Jathan Franklin had 1 rush for 2 yards. Hudson was 4-7 in that first half for 17 yards. Jarrett Martin had 1 catch for 8. Cabron Jones had 2 catches for 6, and Jalen Bradley had 3 yards on 1 reception. Cam Bull punted twice in that first half for 73 yards. That's a 36-yard average with a long of 42. So here at halftime of this Region 1 playoff game, it's the Union County Braves 3, the Glasgow Scotties 0. We will return for the call the second half with Joe and Larry after this 3-minute timeout on WCLU Blue, 103 FM, 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barron County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here in the press box with you. Chase Landrum down on the sideline. Don't know if we're going to be able to get a word with Coach Jackson Arnett or not. Obviously, he's got a lot of other things running through his mind right now with the fact that he's lost his starting quarterback. It appears it's going to be Trace England who will start this third quarter for the Scotties. You look at Trace's numbers for the year, of course, all in either a backup role or a role in which the games were pretty much already decided at the varsity level. Trace is 15 out of 26 on the year through the air, 232 yards through the air. He's averaging just 21 yards a game, but again, obviously very limited playing time. He has thrown 4 touchdowns with no interceptions, so he's done a good job taking care of the football to this point. So just have to wait and see how this second half goes. The first thing that the Scotties have to do is get a stop on defense, because Union County is going to have the football to start the third quarter of play. Check up again on some other scores, see if anything else has come in since we gave those scores to you last. It doesn't look like it has, so our game was moving very quickly. I'd say a lot of these games are just now getting towards the end of the second quarter, so we'll see some more halftime scores rolling in here shortly, I feel like. If Glasgow is able to win this game, come back and win, and they would go to Murray next Friday night for the region championship round. Of course, Murray undefeated as well as the Scotties, and Murray was up 21-0 on Hart County at the end of the first quarter. Scotties will have to have an incredible second half offensively here. Again, they're only down 3-0, but you had a couple of balls that were dropped in the first half by the Scotties. You had a touchdown that was called back by what appears to be a phantom holding penalty. Will Perkins showed me the replay as well, and there was only, it's just out of the screen, there was maybe something that occurred, but it didn't look like to me there was much there. So I don't know. That seemed like that was an awfully tough call to go against the Scotties there, Larry.
It surely didn't hinder the guy that was after him, because he kept on running. So if it had been a hold, it would have slowed him down, but it didn't happen.
The bottom line, the penalty was called, and so now the Scotties find themselves down 3-0 as we get ready to start the third quarter of play. It is going to be Levi Mann who will kick the ball off for the Scotties.
We're acting like we're down 21-0, but it's only 3-0. So
right.
we have a very good chance. I don't know whether Hudson came back out or not. Did he?
I have not seen him come back out, Larry, to be honest with you. Trace England is going to be the quarterback in the second half. He was down there warming up on the sideline.
Yeah, I see him now. All right, we got to go with what we got to go with. But we got to play defense first. Got to get the ball back from them.
So Levi Mann, the freshman, will kick it away. It's a squib kick. It'll be picked up at the 34-yard line or 35-yard line, and then he'll just fall down on it. That's Colby Hepler, who downs the football at the 36. So 1st and 10 for Union County from that point. The defense has played well. They'll need to continue to do so, even more so now that you feel like the offense has their backs against the wall.
You gotta get the ball in Bradley's hands. You got to get it in Jarek Martin's hands. You got to find some way to do that. Get your playmakers involved.
Basically, what happens is when one player goes down, everybody else has to step up.
Right.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McPeak dots the I formation. Webb, the fullback. Tate under center. He'll give this off to McPeak. He bounces it out to the left end, and he's going nowhere.
Yeah, I think it was Trey Smith. No, that was Cam Bull, number 9. That's his 3rd tackle on the night.
Cam met him right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
So far, we've done a great job on him. He's broken away for, I think a 12-yard gain one time and maybe a 7 or 8 yard gain on another attempt. But so far, not too bad.
Longest run of the night for McPeak is 12 yards. 2nd down, 10 here. Just underway in this 3rd quarter, which is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. There's a man in motion on the near side. They'll give it off to McPeak as he goes around left tackle here. And again, very little yardage, maybe a yard.
Yeah, nice. That was Trey Smith, and there was somebody else in there with him. Maybe that's Contreras again. They've had a nice night, both of them.
1 yard gain to the 37. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
All right, big play right here for the Scotties. And then we'll see what the offense could do.
Murray up 28-0 over Hart County at halftime, so it appears Murray is going to eliminate Hart County here in the 2nd round. Backs from the I formation with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Off play action, Tate the throw. He's under pressure, and he's sacked back inside the 30-yard line.
Trey Smith. That's tackle number 8 and his first sack of the game for him. All right, defense looks like they've come to play. Now let's see if the offense can.
2nd sack of the season there for Trey Smith. Puts the football at the 29-yard line, and Union County will send in the punting unit for the first time. Jalen Bradley will drop back to receive the kick.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they kick this football.
I believe the punter is Brady Stewart.
Yeah, that's who's supposed to punt. That looks like it.
And they will angle it away from Bradley. And it'll bounce and be downed at the 40 Hart County at 3-yard line in Glasgow territory. Punt of 28 yards with no return.
It'll be 1st and 10, Glasgow.
Well, put it at the 44 actually, instead of the 43.
At the around 44-yard line.
All right.
Chase, you got something to say? Your mic's on down there. Oh, thank you, sir.
You're going to see a lot of options on offense here to begin this half.
Trace England in shotgun. Sophomore will hand this off to Jalen Bradley. Jalen bounces around to the right end. Jalen has the 50. He's got the 45. He's got the 40. He's got the 30. Still on his feet down the sideline, and he's inside the 25-yard line down to the 24.
Nice run. Just a little quick pitch out to the right, and he got everything on his own.
And, hey, no flag on the play. It's down at the 23-yard line, actually.
McPeak made the tackle. That'd be his 5th on the night.
Pick up 33 yards there for Jalen Bradley, which nearly equals the total offense for Glasgow in the first half. They had 38 total yards.
Just a simple pitch play, and you get good yardage out of it.
Jarek Martin going to take a direct snap here for the Scotties. He's got Bradley in the backfield. Jarek going to roll out to the left, now cuts it up the middle of the field. He's got the 20, he's got the 15, he's down inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal here for the Scotties.
That's number 6 on the tackle, Abrion Fletcher, his first tackle of the night for the senior.
Ball right at the 10-yard line, so 1st and goal from that point. Martin again taking the direct snap. Bradley in the backfield with him. Martin rolling out to the left side, trying to get around the corner. Turns it upfield. He's inside the 5 and dives. He'll be down around the 3, I believe. Let's see where they mark him out.
Trying to pick up the number 32, I think, is the man that made the tackle. And I don't have a 32.
Ball at the 3-yard line. 7-yard pickup there. It's 2nd and goal from the 3. Scotties trail 3-0 here, looking to take the lead. Martin again, direct snap, and Union County jumps offside, so that'll be half the distance and put the ball at the 1.5-yard line. And we see Hudson Gum on crutches here on the sideline here. That is unfortunate.
Yes. Ice on his knee.
Now Bradley takes a direct snap. Jalen works around the left side, turns it upfield, and he is in. Touchdown, Scotties.
All right. I'm glad the coaches thought like I did. I said, you got to get it in Jalen Bradley's hands. You got to get it in Jarrett Martin's hands, and that's what they did.
So Glasgow takes its first lead of the night at 6-3 with 7:59 to go in this third quarter, which again is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. And now the freshman Levi Mann on for the PAT. The kick is up, and the kick is good. A low line drive. It barely cleared the crossbar, but it did. And we'll take a timeout here. Glasgow on top 7-3, 7:59 to go in this third quarter of play. This is Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Glasgow up 7-3, and we'll tell you about that drive after this kickoff by Levi Mann. He'll squib it again. It'll be picked up at the 37-yard line. The returner across the 40, across the 45, in great field position here coming for Union County. They'll start at their own 47-yard line.
Number 29, Ashton Page on that tackle, his first of the night.
That drive for Glasgow, 4 plays, 66 yards, took 1 minute and 42 seconds. It was a touchdown run for Jalen Bradley to cap it. For Jalen, his 8th touchdown run of the season, and Levi Mann added the extra point for a 7-3 Glasgow lead. 7:55 to go in this Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter.
Were they 47?
Yes. And we've got a direct snap coming here to Fletcher, and he is going nowhere. Scotty defense stuffs him.
Number 52, Jordan Huffman. Second tackle of the night for the junior.
It's a loss of a yard back to the 46-yard line. Boy, it looked like it could have been further back than that. I have not been enamored with his officiating crew.
No.
Had some questionable calls against the Scotties, one of which was a touchdown that was called back. Second down and 11 here for Union County at their own 46. A wide out each way. Again, McPeak, he's going to take the direct snap this time. McPeak rolling out to the right side. Scotty's going to hit him in the backfield, and he's going to get dropped.
Jarrett Martin.
No gain, I believe. Good hit there by Jarrett Martin right on the sideline. The Scotty sideline is fired up right now.
He gave him a lick. He did that for a fact on the sideline right before he stepped out of bounds. I'm glad they didn't call a late hit.
And now a flag comes out on Glasgow. Somebody's running their mouth.
You gotta be kidding me. They're away from them. That's sad.
He's pointing at one of our defensive linemen, and the referee was adamant about it too. He must have said something that he didn't like at all.
And Jackson Arnett is upset as he pulls Keaven Massey out. So Keaven obviously the guilty party there. That is a huge play, huge penalty.
That would have been third down and long there.
Instead, it's 1st and 10 with the ball now at the Glasgow 40-yard line.
Where's Chase?
Chase, what do they want? What do they want? Find out what they want. Anything to do with the clock?
It's nothing with the clock. It's both teams are
gotcha.
running their traps, as I would call it.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you, sir. Tate in motion, Webb goes in motion. Tate under center, going to give it off to Webb, and he's going to get hit and drop. Oh, my goodness, Xander Contreras. Oh, and now a flag is thrown for what?
What's the flag for?
What's this flag for?
He just grabbed him by the jersey and slung him down.
That is a bad call. They've called a face mask. I have the binoculars on it. He did not grab him by the face mask.
There was no face mask on that play. He
this
grabbed
is
him
unbelievable.
He grabbed him by the shoulder pad.
What are these guys watching?
They got off the bus together.
Wow.
I watched the replay again. Didn't see a face
There
mask.
is no face mask, Larry. I had the binoculars on it the whole time. He grabbed him by the jersey and brought him down. First down and 10, Union County at the 25 of Glasgow. Webb goes in motion. Going to pitch it back to McPeak around the left side. He's going to break a couple of tackles and get down to the 20.
Trey Smith again with a tackle number 9 for him. Oh, they have been aided big time by us and the officials on this series.
You think you get to the second round of the playoffs, you're supposed to have a better officiating crew, but not impressed with these guys at all. Second down and 5. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Tate under center. Here comes Webb in motion to the left. Going to give this off to McPeak. He'll go up the middle with it and going to get 2 or 3. He's down around the 17 or 16. Can't tell.
Stephen Garrett on the tackle, number 2 for him.
Pick up a 3, so it'll be third down and 2 coming up here for Union County. Ball at the 17.
They've had 2 positive carries this whole game.
McPeak dots the I formation. It's a quarterback sneak, and he did not get the first down, I don't believe. Of course, it's going to be 4-down territory. I think he got a yard to the 16. It will be 4th and 1 now.
Like number 52 down on the bottom of that pile. That's Jordan Huffman again. That'll be tackle number 3 for him. 4th down and the same, no gain.
So 4th down and 1 after the 1-yard pickup. 4:14 to go in the third quarter, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Union quickly to the line of scrimmage. Watch for another quarterback sneak here by Tate. And the Scotties jumped off sides.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we've aided them all night long.
First and 10 Union County, at the 11-yard line now.
They got 3 first downs this half, all but penalty.
Union County has 3 first downs in the half. They've all come by penalty.
Well, penalties have been our problem all year long, and raises its head again.
Tate under center, backs in the I formation. Here's the give to McPeak. Has to slip a tackle in the backfield. He'll go down after a gain of a yard or so.
Grayson Bartley with that tackle. That's number 4 on for the night.
They'll give him 2 actually to the 9-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Tate under center, McPeak the lone setback here. Put Webb in motion. Gonna give it to McPeak. He'll go off right tackle. He's got a blocker in front of him, and he'll be dragged down from behind.
Trey Smith, 10th tackle.
Spot him down at the 4. Pick up a 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3. .233 and counting in this third quarter. 7-3 lead for the Scotties, but Union County threatening here. Tate under center, wishbone formation behind him. Green and McPeak are the two tailbacks. They give it off to Green. He'll go off left tackle. And Scotty stuffing.
He got nothing.
It'll be 4th down and goal, or 4th down and 3.
Landon Martin was the first man there. Free safety got him.
Actually a loss of about a yard, so it'll be 4th and 4 coming up here back at the 5-yard line.
Now, will they throw it?
A field goal really doesn't help a lot. It pulls them to within 1 point, but they'd still be down, so they will go for it here. It looks like on 4th and 4. Don't jump if you're Glasgow right here.
That's the main thing right now.
4th and 4 from the 5-yard line. Wishbone set in the backfield. Going to pitch it to McPeak. He is hit and off. Yeah. Huge play by Landon Martin for the Scotties.
Boy, that was a great play. I mean, he shot through. He knew who was going to get the football, and he got through there and got him. How many yard loss? How many yards was that loss? 5?
Let's see where they spot it down. It's a loss of 6 yards to the 11-yard line. Biggest play of the night right there for the Scotty defense, made by the senior free safety, Landon Martin. Now we'll see if the offense can get back to work here with a long field.
Where are we, 13?
Ball to 11, I believe, Larry.
11?
Make it the 12, actually. I think the ball's on the 12. So it's a 6-yard loss on that play. Trace England in at quarterback here. He'll fake the handoff to Bull. Trace wants to throw, looking over the middle for Jarek Martin. It's intercepted.
No. What number was that?
Ball was intercepted
32?
by Gavin Black.
32.
Gavin Black is wearing number 32 tonight. He's number 5 on the roster, Larry, but he's wearing number 32 tonight. So, first interception of the year thrown by Trace England, as the Scotties were going for the home run ball right there.
They're going to make it hurt right off the bat, won't they?
So now Union County gets it right back. 4 from tough here for the defense, as they have to go right back out onto the field after the long drive a moment ago.
Let's see where we're on, 50.
See what kind of condition this defense is in on this drive. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Backs from the I formation. Green dots the I. Here's the give to Green. He'll go off left tackle. Scotty's stuff him again. Got a couple to the 48, I think.
Looks like Contreras there again for the tackle.
Second down and 8 for the Scotties as we hit the 1-minute mark here in this third quarter, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home.
Oh, that pass was just a little bit overthrown, Jarek. You know, it didn't have a shot at jumping up to get it, and the defensive back just made a great play on it.
Two wideouts left, 1 to the right. Rashard Green again dots the I. Webb's the fullback. Play action here. Tate to throw. Looking down the left sideline. Pass is going to be caught. And the receiver down inside the 10 around the 6. I believe that is Abe Fletcher. Let me pick up the number here. Yep, that is Fletcher. Abe Fletcher making the catch.
Landon Martin made the tackle. Landon got turned around a little bit when the ball was in the air and couldn't pick it up. And the receiver made a good play on it and caught it. Landon made the tackle.
Pick up of 42 yards there to the 7-yard line.
Oh, what a turn of events.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. It's Glasgow 7, Union County 3. This one's coming down to the wire in the Class 3A second round. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, and Bruce Tribune back here in the press box with Chase Landrum down on the sideline. We get ready to start this fourth quarter of play. Somebody's season's going to be over in 12 game minutes here. Glasgow leads 7-3 over Union County. Union has the ball, first and goal at the 7-yard line. Tate under center, McPeak the lone back. Webb goes in motion to the right. They give it off to McPeak. He goes left side. He's got a hole over there. He's inside the 5, and he's down around the 1, it looks like.
He's Edgar Contreras with his 8th tackle tonight on that play.
It will be second and goal at the 1. Stats through 3 quarters. Glasgow just 4 first downs in this game, 11 for Union County, 75 yards rushing for the Scotties, 17 passing, a total of only 92 yards, 69 rushing for Union, 49 passing, a total of only 118. Each team has turned the ball over. Both have come on interceptions. Second and goal from the 1 for Union. Tate under center, I formation behind him. It's a quarterback sneak for Tate, and he is in. Touchdown, Union County. So Union takes a 9-7 lead now with 11:13 to play in the game. This fourth quarter brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
Who carried the ball?
Quarterback. Mason Tate.
Mason Tate.
Jerry Sabino on for the PAT to put his team up by 3. Snap a little low. They get it down. Sabino's kick is up, and it's good. We'll go ahead and take our 30-second timeout here in the fourth quarter. 11:13 to play in the ball game. 10-7. Union County on top of the Scotties. This is Glasgow football on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard-working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
And Bruce Tribune back here with you. Chase Landrum down on the sideline for us. That drive for Union County was 4 plays and 50 yards after the Glasgow interception. Time of drive was 2 minutes and 7 seconds. It was a 1-yard touchdown run on the quarterback sneak for Tate. Extra point good for Sabino. It's 10-7. Union on top of the Scotties. 11:13 to play in this fourth quarter, brought to you by Scooters Coffee. It's a high, short kick. Fair catch called for and made by Cabron Jones. Right around the 37. It will be first and 10 Glasgow at their own 37-yard line here. Trace England in shotgun formation. He's got Cam Bull to his left. Trips to the left side of the field. Tight end Grayson Bartley here on the right side of the formation. And now we've got another delay of some sort as the referee comes over and says something to Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett.
He had somebody standing with a goal post. I think they want him moved.
Well, he shouldn't be standing there. He's on the playing field.
First and 10 Scotties at their own 37. England going to hand this off to Bull. Cam starts up the middle, now bounces to the outside, and he'll get a couple. And my goodness, how about that? My goodness. Talk about a late hit. Second down and 9.
Nobles made the tackle, but somebody came in and and drilled him right after the fact.
What about that, Chase?
No comment necessary.
These officials are not going to get a Christmas gift from the Scotty coaching staff, I can tell you that. Trace England rolling out to the left. He's in trouble. Trace just going to throw it, and it's caught by Cam Bull. Cam trying to get away, and he's going to lose yardage.
Gavin Black is the man that made the tackle, number 32, his first of the night.
Back at the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 11 now. Jarek Martin in to take the direct snap here. Jarek going to take the snap, roll out to the left side. Looking for the corner. He's got it. He's got the first down, and he is run out of bounds in Union County territory. Where? At the 43-yard line, so 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Pickup of 21 yards.
Nice run, just the old Wildcat formation there, and he took it, just went around left end.
Martin again in to take the direct snap here. Ball at the 48-yard line. Martin going to pitch it back to Bradley. Boy, dangerous pitch. Now Jalen's in trouble. He's going to down for a big loss back at the 41-yard line.
See 0 on the tackle. That's Willem McPeak. 6th tackle for him.
Scotties, again, if you're just joining us, playing without their starting quarterback Hudson Gum, who was injured late in the first half of play. Glasgow put together a good drive without him on the first possession of the half that they had, but offense has been very shaky since. Martin again will take a direct snap. It's around the right side this time, and he'll get to the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 17 here.
I think it's number 56, Jacob Shreve on the tackle. That's his first. He's a freshman.
Trace England back in now at quarterback.
Well,
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Trace has a snap. Rolling out to the left side. Looking downfield. Looking at Bradley. He's open. It is incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. He dropped it.
That's one that's got to be caught.
Oh,
that's the second ball Jalen's dropped tonight.
That ball's right on the money.
Scotties are just not making the plays that they have to make, especially with their starting quarterback out. People have to step up. It'll be 4th down and 17 here, and Cam Bull will drop back into punt formation. And the way Union County runs their offense, they have a chance to run a lot of time off this clock here with just 8:54 to go. Punt is away. High spiraling kick will bounce at the 20. Take a huge Glasgow roll down inside the 10. And we'll be down to around the 8.
Yeah, nice punt by Cam.
A punt of 47 yards for Cam Bull, which equals his longest of the season. So 1st and 10 for Union County at the 8.
All right, defense got to come up big here. We need it back one more time.
8:45 left to play. Quick 3 and out would be tremendous for the Scotty defense here. Backs in a wishbone set. Green and McPeak, the 2 deep men, they give it off to Green. He finds a hole off left side, and he'll be cut down after a gain up to the 11-yard line, maybe the 12.
Landon Martin, tackle number 6 for him.
Call it the 12. So pick up of 4 there, 2nd down and 6. Webb the fullback in the wishbone set. McPeak and Green the deep men. A wide out each way. Tate under center. Give this to McPeak this time. He gets stuffed in the backfield.
Way stuffed. Cam Bull, Zont Contreras.
Loss of 2, back to the 10. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
This has Franklin Simpson game vibes all over again.
Well, let's hope so, Chase. The Scotties won that game in double overtime. Backs again in the wishbone set on 3rd down and 8 with a receiver each way. Tate sets up under center. Gives to McPeak. He's hit in the backfield and dropped for another loss.
Boy, nice defense on him. I think like Contreras and Jathan Franklin on that tackle.
Gain of a yard to the 11. Actually, no gain on the play as they move it back to the... Actually, it is a loss. Yeah, it's about a loss, sorry. Back to the 6-yard line. Sorry about that. 4th down and 11 here. And this looks like it's McPeak in punt formation. Jalen Bradley is back deep for the Scotties. McPeak will kick it down the middle of the field. Bradley going to let it roll. Glasgow going to get good field position out of this here. They'll down it at the Glasgow or at the Union County 40. So Glasgow will start on the Union County side of the field with 6:34 to go in the ball game. Glasgow trailing 10-7. Playing for their lives here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. They'll actually spot the ball at the 39, Bruce, so let's get that corrected.
Well, what you want here now is a good long drive and score at the end of it, and don't leave them any time to do anything. Of course, they're not a passive team. Once you get them behind with a short clock, it'll be hard for them to do much.
Jarek Martin going to set up to take the direct snap. Jalen Bradley in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's actually Bradley taking the direct snap. He fakes the pitch to Martin, keeps it off the left side. Jalen going up the middle with it. He's good inside the 25 and down around the 20 with a Glasgow first down.
Like number 14, Brock Meadows on the tackle. Number 2 for him.
19 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 Glasgow at the Union County 20. 6:18 left in this Scooters Coffee 4th quarter. Glasgow trailing 10-7. Bradley again will take the direct snap, and a flag is down. False start called on the Scotties.
On who? I didn't see anybody move. Huh, I had my glasses on the whole line, and I didn't see anybody move.
The 8th penalty of the night on Glasgow for 65 yards. By contrast, Union County has 2 penalties for 7.
I think we lead the state in penalties.
1st and 15. Bradley will take the direct snap again. He'll go to the right side this time. He's going to get hit and drop for a loss back at the 30. It's a loss of 5.
Let's see, that was 74. That can't be right.
2nd down and 20 for the Scotties. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Glasgow trailing 10-7. Jarek Martin now set up to take the snap. Jarek goes up the middle with it. He's got a little bit of room inside the 25, down inside the 20, I think. Let's see where they spot it. At the 19-yard line.
Well, McPeak on the tackle. That's his 7th.
It's a pickup of 11. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Martin and Bradley again in the backfield. Martin looks like he's going to take the snap. Jarek trying to get around the right corner. And he will go down where? Around the 16, I think. It'll be 4th down coming up for the Scotties. This is a critical play because you don't want to give Union County the ball back with less than 4 minutes to play. Right now there's 4:28 to go. 4th down and 6 here. Bradley to take the direct snap. Jalen rolling out to the left. Jalen goes left, cuts back right. He's going to go down.
Number 6 on the tackle. That would be Abrian Fletcher. Second tackle for him.
So the Scotties will turn the ball over on downs with just 4:03 to play.
What yard line we on?
They finally set the ball down at the 18, Larry. So 1st and 10 for Union County at their own 18. 4:03 to go. Union County leads it 10-7. Scotties in danger of seeing their perfect season come to an end here in the second round of the 3A playoffs. Again, playing without starting quarterback Hudson Gum, who was injured late in the first half. Tate in shotgun, McPeak in the backfield with him to his right. You have 2 receivers each way. They put Webb in motion. Here's a give to McPeak. Goes around the left side, and he's going to get hit and still on his feet, though, and he's out to the 24-yard line.
Looks like Jarek Martin on that tackle. That's his 3rd.
Pick up of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now. Actually, closer to 6 yards. Pick up there, so 2nd down and 4. 3:30 to go in the game. Clock running here. Scotties do have all 3 timeouts, but that's more than you want to give up on 1st down right there. Tate will go under center, and a timeout going to be called here by Union County. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. 3:12 left in the ball game. Union County on top by a score of 10-7. Let's catch you up to date on some scores. Bowling Green was on top of Owensboro Apollo 17-7 at halftime. It is Southbourne over Hopkinsville 29-16 at halftime. Owensboro over Greenwood 28-7 at halftime. Lexington Christian down to Monroe County tonight 51-21. That's the final score. Paducah Tillman all over Franklin Simpson at halftime 42-7. It was Murray over Hart County 28-0 at halftime. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Union County Braves here. They're at their own 24-yard line. Scotties need a 3 and out here desperately. Webb goes in motion. McPeak is the lone setback. They'll give it to him. He cuts it up the middle. He's got the 1st down. He's got the 35 to 40, the 45 to 50, the 45, and he'll be down around the 40-yard line in Glasgow territory.
That's a killer.
The clock will stop momentarily at 3:02 while they set the change. A pickup of 36 yards, by far the longest carry of the night for William McPeak. Scotties have done a great job against him so far tonight, but he finally breaks loose for one. McPeak has 94 of their 116 total yards. Rushing yards, total rushing yards. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. They give this off to Fletcher, the tailback, and he will be dropped for no gain. And the Scotties will call the first of their 3 timeouts here.
Trey Smith on the tackle. That's a number 11 for him.
This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. If this score holds, I believe Union County would go to Cal, and Lexington Catholic would go to Murray next week in the region championship game. But if you're a Scotty fan, you're hoping this score will not hold, obviously. 2:33 to go. Glasgow in serious trouble here, down 10-7.
Yeah.
It was a struggle big time for the offense in the first half, and then quarterback Hudson Gum went down with an injury and has not been able to return. He's been on the sideline on crutches here the entire second half.
Yeah, that's big, not having Hudson in the game, but you got to give Trace Singer credit. He threw one perfectly to Jalen Bradley, and it was dropped. That would either set us up for a touchdown or been a touchdown, one or the other.
So second down and 10 here for the Braves as they come back out on the field. They're at the Glasgow 40.
Got to have a big play here and then another timeout.
And now Union County calls a timeout. No, it wasn't. So 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go here. 10-7 lead for Union County. Scotties have had such a great year. They're 11-0. Got challenged in the last regular season game by Franklin Simpson and then breezed through the first round game last week against Webster County. And the offense has just never been able to find its footing here in this game against Union County. The defense has played tremendous.
Yeah. Well, it was the same against Franklin Simpson. You know, we didn't find the offense till the fourth quarter. And it's been about the same tonight, except for the loss of Hudson Gum really hurt.
Green is the setback here. Actually, that's Nobles who's the setback. Now Webb goes in motion. It's a quarterback keeper for Tate around the right end, and he's going to get hit and dropped after a gain of about 2 or 3. Scotties will burn their second timeout.
Landon Martin with his seventh tackle. So we got about a 3rd and 8?
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and 8. Glasgow calls their second timeout. Again, this one's brought to you by the People's Bank. Let's thank our sponsors here on WCLU who've helped us bring you football on the air all year long. They are Don Franklin Auto, the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Hardee's Restaurants, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, Kuzma Family Dentistry, McDonald's of Glasgow, SCRTC, the People's Bank. Also brought to you by TJ Regional Health, Campbell Myers and Rutledge CPAs, Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance Agency, Riley Dental Group, CRS Construction, Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home, and Scooters Coffee. Big shout out to all those local businesses for helping us to bring you Glasgow football on the radio and on our live stream all season long. 3rd down and 8. 2:27 to go here in the ball game. Scotties must get a stop right here. Tate to throw. Under pressure. He'll pass. It's going to be caught, and that's going to wrap up the ball game. Caught by Webb for the first down. He's down at the 22-yard line or 21-yard line. The Scotties are down to just one timeout with 2:19 to play. Actually back it up to the 23.
Yeah, he just went down and did a little hook pattern about 8 yards down the field, and he was wide open. Wasn't anybody around him.
Now Glasgow will burn its final timeout here. The Scotties in a world of hurt. Just 2:18 to play. They have no timeouts remaining. It's going to be a new set of downs here for Union County at the Glasgow 23.
Well, that was a big play for him. You figured that you didn't figure they were going to throw the football in that situation, but they did.
2:27. It's been a great crowd on hand for this ball game. Union County brought several people for the long drive as well. Union County has it 1st and 10 at the Glasgow 23 as we go back to action. Union on top 10-7, 2:18 to play. And you're going to get a steady dose of Willie McPeak here. He's dotting the I formation. They'll give him the carry. He'll go left tackle for a gain of a yard or 2.
Trey Smith again on the tackle. He's going to be tired tonight. That's his 12th tackle.
Gain of 1 yard as we go under 2 minutes to play now. Scotties cannot stop the clock. Second down 9 as the Braves come to the line of scrimmage. I formation behind Tate. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's a give to McPeak again. Goes up the middle with it. He's down to the 20. Gain of a couple. Down to 1:20 to go.
21. Number 21, Xander Contreras.
Third down 6 here. They actually gave him the 19-yard line. Tate going to go under center here. McPeak again is the tailback. Webb the fullback. And they're going to call their final timeout with 1 second on the play clock. So Union County will be able to basically run the clock out. The Scotties might have a few seconds left after the 3rd and 4th down here for Union County. The clock is at 49.5 to go. So if Union County can run a little time off the clock here on this 3rd down play and make it to where we're under 40 seconds of game time before the play ends, then that will do it. Nobody will have to run another play, and the Scotty season will come to an end. Union County back onto the field here. McPeak dots the I once again. They'll give to him. And he'll go down at the 18-yard line with 43 seconds. So there's about a 4-second difference here between the play clock and the game clock. So if I'm Union County, I'm going to take the snap here and just run around and run the clock out.
We're going to have about 3 seconds. Looks like 2 to 3 seconds left when the play clock runs down.
And they're just going to go ahead and take a delay of game here.
Mm-hmm. Don't blame them.
Just a 3rd penalty. Timeout.
They don't have any timeouts left. So it's going to be a delay of game.
They didn't have any.
He called delay of game.
Oh.
He called delay of game. It'll be a 5-yard delay of game penalty. Chase, are they wanting time put back on the clock? Can you hear what he's saying?
3.44 seconds.
They're asking for 3.4 on the clock. 3.4 on the clock is what they're asking for, if you can do it.
What's it matter? Line up and run the football.
And there we go. 3.4 seconds on
4.
Or 4.3? What do we want? What do we want? I thought we wanted 3.4.
4 seconds on the number.
They want 4 seconds. There you go. 4. All right. Sorry, folks. We're just trying to get things coordinated between the field and the press box
Doesn't
here.
really make any difference.
Makes no difference. All you got to do is run 4 seconds on this play, and the game's over. Going to run backwards with it, run the clock out, and that will do it. Boy, an incredibly disappointing end to the Scotties' season here. And wait a minute. Are they going to put some more time back on the clock? The officials are blowing the whistle here.
I don't think so. Well, he ran out 4 seconds.
The officials are going to talk about this.
Where's the ball?
Got the officiating crew down there talking about it right now.
.3 on the clock.
.3.
So the Scotties will get one play. Do the Scotties have a miracle in them? Because that's what it's going to take.
Where's the ball?
They're going to spot the ball at the Glasgow 46. So it has to be a 54-yard play here for the Scotties to reach the end zone.
Well, if we had a pro kicker, they're hitting them from 68, aren't
Yeah.
they?
So Trace England in the quarterback here. Final play of the game. Trace throws over the middle to Jarek Martin. He gives to Bradley. Jalen trying to stay on his feet. He will not. He goes down, and that'll do it.
Ain't Bubba got him there, didn't he?
Union County celebrates as they come in here and they upset the Glasgow Scotties. Glasgow did not play well on offense here tonight at all, and then the loss of their starting quarterback, Hudson Gum, towards the end of the first half was a big problem. Defense played well, but Scotties fall by a score of 10-7 here, and their season comes to an end in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. They will end the year at 11-1, while Union County will march on to the third round with a 7-5 record.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
We'll come back in a moment on the TJ Regional Health postgame show, where we'll look at our Hardee's play of the game, the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game. We'll also look at our postgame stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow, and we'll hear from head coach Jackson Arnett as well. Scotties fall 10-7 here to Union County in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. This is Glasgow football. You're listening to Glasgow football, I should say, on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune, and Chase Landrum back here with you in the press box now. The Scotties season comes to a very disappointing end here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. They're upset by Union County by a score of 10-7. This Union County team, Larry, just seems to have our number.
Seems like it. I thought we were ready to handle them tonight. It looked like everybody was fired up. Or they got here early. You could tell they were ready to play. They got here really early, got out on the field an hour before game time. And warming up, you could tell they were going to be ready to play. For some reason, our offense just wasn't focused tonight. And then, of course, with Hudson getting hurt before halftime, that was really turned the whole game around. I'm not saying that Trace England didn't play well. He played as well as he could play. He threw the ball right nice there on that one play. And, we had about 3 passes that were dropped that could potentially been touchdowns or set up touchdowns. And, of course, we had the one call back there. Jalen Bradley ran in. So, we hurt ourselves on penalties and just didn't make the plays offensively.
Well, we are here on our TJ Regional Health postgame show, and time now to take a look at our McDonald's final stats. And for that, here are Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe, we didn't get a lot done in the first half. The score at halftime was 3-0, and that came on a Jerry Sabino 29-yard field goal after the Scotties had lost it on downs. And, not much going on. We intercepted, Cam Bull intercepted a pass on the second series for Glasgow, but the Scotties just couldn't get anything done offensively in that first half. We had 1, 2, 3 possessions and punted on 2 of them and lost it on downs on 1, but they had a 14-play drive, 54 yards, took 8:29 off the clock, with Sabino kicking a 29-yard field goal to give Union County a 3-0 lead. At halftime. Union County would get the ball back in the third quarter to start the third quarter, I should say. And Glasgow's defense came up, marvelous. They played really well, and they made them punt on 3 and out. And the Scotties would get it back on their own 44-yard line with 9:41 to go in the third quarter. Scotties went on a 4-play drive, 66 yards, took 1:42 off the clock. Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin both took turns taking the Wildcat snap, and Jalen Bradley ended up getting the touchdown with a 2-yard run. Levi Mann kicked the extra point, and Glasgow led by a score of 7-3. That was with 7:59 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow's defense came up big on the next series, also made them stop them on downs. But Glasgow went for the juggler on first play after they stopped them on downs. It was a pass play from Trace England to Jarek Martin, but it was overthrown just very little. But the defensive back for Union County made a great play. Black, I think it was his name, that made a great play on the ball and intercepted it. And that would give Union County the ball at Glasgow's 50-yard line at 1:22 to go in the third quarter. From that point, Union County went on the winning touchdown drive, 4 plays, 50 yards, took 2:07 off the clock. Mason Tate with a 1-yard touchdown run, and Jerry Sabino kicked the extra point. It was 10-7. The Scotties would get the football back 3 more times. We would have to punt on one series, lost it on downs on the next series on a 4th down play, and then, of course, time would run out on the last play. We only had 0.3 of a second to go on the clock. So Union County wins it here tonight in the second round of the 3A playoffs by a score of 10-7. Tackles for the game. First for Union County in the game, they had Willem McPeak, who is their Mr. Everything. He's a nice running back. He had 7 tackles on the night. Gavin Black had 2 tackles and had the big interception that set them up with their winning touchdown. Abrian Fletcher with 2. Max Nobles had 1. Mason Tate with 1. Brock Meadows had 2. Cameron Webb with 3. Jacob Shreve had 1. And let's see, go to the other page here. Quentin Montgomery had 3 and a sack of the quarterback. And Big Bubba Rapier had 3 tackles on the night for Union County. For the Scotties tonight, a lot of tackles because they ran the football all night long. Trey Smith was the man of the hour. He had 12 tackles tonight and a sack of the quarterback. He probably assisted on 2 or 3 more that we don't keep assists, but Jathan Franklin with 4 on the night. Cameron Bull had 5 and had that big interception in the first half. Jarek Martin with 3. Grayson Bartley, a nice night, with 7. Landon Martin also with 7. Xander Contreras had his best night of the year, I think. 10 tackles for him on the night. Stephen Garrett had 2. Ashton Page had 1. I think that came on the kickoff. Jordan Huffman with 3 on the night. Kevion Massey had 1. And that was it for the Scotties. So Union County wins it here tonight by a score of 10-7.
Thank you, Larry. Let's look at our TJ Regional Health post-game show. Let's look at the final McDonald's stats of this ball game. Scotties dropped this one 10-7. First downs, the Braves picked up 13. The Scotties had 6. Union County had 102 on the ground, 64 through the air for a total of 166. The Scotties rushed for 112, passed for 22 for a total of 134. There was 1 turnover by each team, and they were interceptions. Nobody put it on the ground tonight. Penalties, Union County penalized 3 times for 12 yards. The Scotties 8 times for 65. Total plays, Union County ran 17 more plays than the Scotties tonight. They ran 54 offensive plays using 32 minutes and 20 seconds of clock time. The Scotties ran 37 plays, consuming 15 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, our TJ Regional Health post-game McDonald's stats individual. Leading rusher in the ball game was their star, Willem McPeak, with 99 yards on 25 carries. He had a long of 36. Richard Green had 19 yards on 5 rushes with a long of 13. Abrian Fletcher had 6 yards on 3 carries. Chris Grissom, that wasn't Chris Grissom because I had to change his name. See, let me look on this side real quick. It's Chris. No, I wrote in the wrong place. It's Webb. Webb had 2 carries for 6 yards. Brady Stewart had 1 carry for 2 yards, and Max Noble had 3 rushes for 1 yard. Mason Tate, the quarterback, had 8 rushes for a -21. Of course, most of that came on that when he ran the clock out to take the knee. Tate was 2 of 3 passing for 64 yards. Brady Stewart was 1 of 2 passing for 8 yards and an interception. Abrian Fletcher had that 46-yard reception, his only catch. Cameron Webb had 2 catches for 23 yards. Brady Stewart punted once for 27 yards. Willem McPeak punted 1 time for 32 yards. Leading rusher for the Scotties tonight was Jalen Bradley with 40 yards on 7 rushes. He had a touchdown, a long of 33. Jarek Martin had 34 yards on 6 rushes. Cam Bull picked up 12 yards on 5 carries. Hudson Gum had 3 carries for 4 yards, and Jathan Franklin had 1 carry for 2 yards. Hudson, before getting injured, was in the first half was 4-7 for 17 yards. Trace threw 4 passes, completed 2 for 5 yards and an interception. Jarek Martin had 15 yards on 2 catches. Caburn Jones had 6 yards on 2 catches, and Jaden Bradley had 1 catch for 3 yards. Cam Bull punted 3 times tonight for 120 yards. That's a 40-yard average with a long of 47.
All right, Bruce, thank you very much. As we'll get Coach Jackson Arnett to come in here and get his thoughts on this ball game here tonight. He and daughter Maisie joining us as usual here. And Coach Arnett now with a headset on. And Jackson, obviously disappointing night for your ball club. Tell me what went wrong here tonight.
I mean, couldn't score, and then Hudson goes down, and had our chances. Penalties hurt us on their last touchdown drive. I mean, obviously, we're playing really. I mean, our defense played great.
They did.
Defense played great, and the only touchdown, I think, gosh, I guess we had 30-something yards of penalties. So
there was more than that. There was 3 penalties.
So it just reared its ugly head again on us, and tough spot. I thought Trace come in and did a really good job. I put him in a bad spot on the interception. We got aggressive. We wanted to just take a shot with Jarek, and didn't work out. It kind of worked out like a punt, and then we got all the penalties. We were playing good, and that's on me. That's totally my fault. Wasn't a good call. I mean, it's one of those. I guess if it hits, then it's a great call, but it didn't. So, I mean, I don't know. We didn't throw the ball well, and just. I mean, 8 penalties to their 3. That's the difference, really. In the turnover, we hadn't turned it over, and then we turned it over. So that's the way it goes. There's just not much to say. They beat us, and we didn't come ready to play on offense. And then I should have probably kept running Wildcat some, but then they adjusted, and it just wasn't working. And a couple big negative plays hurt us. But I'm proud of those guys. They, I'll be forever grateful to that senior class, because they came in day one and bought into what we wanted to do, and we just didn't get where we wanted to go, but they set the standard for what we expect, and now we just got to try to get the next group ready, and hopefully they see the example those guys set and come in and work just as hard as they did. So.
When you get in these playoff games, Jackson, everything is magnified. You have to make those plays. You have to make the plays that are out there. We dropped a couple of passes, 2 or 3 passes tonight that I thought could have been big plays for us. You have the touchdown called back by penalty. Just some missed opportunities tonight for sure on offense, I thought.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we played. I mean, we had a chance to win the game. If we don't get the hold there on that one, we're feeling great, and it was. He held him, but it was kind of tic-tac. I mean, he was just blocking his butt off, and got detached, and they called a hold, and, I don't know, just missed opportunities. And like you said, they capitalized when they had to.
Your defense, as you already mentioned, really played tremendous tonight. You hold Union County to 166 total yards. Willie McPeak is a tremendous running back, but I thought you guys did a great job against him. He had the 136-yard run, which kind of helped put the game away, but especially before that, you guys really shut him down, I thought.
Yeah, well, on that one, we're just selling out to stop it, and we missed a tackle and trying to strip the ball out too, and just one of those things. So,
well, Jackson, I want to talk a little bit about your seniors. I think you had 14 seniors on this ball club. I just want to mention each one of them real quick. Trey Smith, Cameron Bull, Hudson Gum, Jarek Martin, Grayson Bartley, Landon Martin, Jeremiah Moore, Xander Contreras, Stephen Garrett, Peyton Limley, Ashton Page. Your other seniors are Javion Twyman, Kevin Massey, and Jared Malagon. You already talked about how important that class was to set the standard here, but I know you'll always remember them as your first senior class here at Glasgow as well, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of really good players, and we'll miss them. And but they kind of showed what it took. So that's hopefully the next group will see that and carry that on, and we'll only continue to hopefully try to get better.
And I want to ask you about Hudson Gum. Number one, his injury, is it bad? Do we know anything much about it yet? And number two, how did the loss of Hudson there late in the first half affect you guys going forward from that point?
I think it's a hamstring. I don't want to say for sure, but they didn't feel like it was a knee, which is what I thought it was.
Okay.
But, and obviously, I mean, he's our senior leader. He was District Player of the Year. So, yeah, it hurts. I mean, we had some success afterwards, but, you never want to see your senior quarterback go down in a playoff game. So, yeah, it hurts, but I'm so proud of him and the growth he made. He played great all year, and to the guys' credit, they didn't let it hold them down. They could have easily made it, let them wilt, but they didn't. So, and that he was super positive on the sideline, and he was trying to help with Trace, and so But yeah, I mean, you never want to see that. Obviously, that hurts.
And I know the season just ended, Jackson, so this may be difficult for you to do, but just kind of in general, your first overall season here at Glasgow, you win your first 11 ball games. Yes, it's a disappointing end here in the second round of the playoffs, but just your general thoughts on your first season here at Glasgow and what that experience has been like.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, obviously it's fun, and the community loves good football, and we do too, and it's it's been fun. It's been a long season. And it's been a grind, but they all are. And I thought the community rallied behind the guys, and so just one of those things that hopefully we can just continue to build on it, keep going up.
Jackson, appreciate you coming up after every ball game. It's been a pleasure working with you this year. Look forward to many more years of getting to work with you, hopefully, here at Glasgow.
Yes, sir. Go Dogs.
That's Scotty head coach Jackson Arnett. His ball club sees its season come to an end here tonight in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs as they fall 10-7 to the Union County Braves. Scotty's season comes to an end at 11-1, while Union County marches on to the third round of the playoffs with a record of 6-5. We still have some more coming up for you here on the TJ Regional Health Postgame Show. When we come back, we'll look at our Hardee's Play of the Game and also tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game as well. We are back after this timeout. This is the TJ Regional Health Postgame Show. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Back here on the TJ Regional Health Postgame Show, it is time now to take a look at our Hardy's play of the game, and for that we go to the defensive side. It was a tremendous fourth down play. Union County was down inside the 10-yard line, I believe, and Landon Martin comes up with a big fourth down stop to spoil the scoring opportunity there for Union County. And Landon is our that is our play of the game, brought to you by Hardy's Restaurants. And we'll also go for defense on our player of the game, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers. And the player of the game on defense will be Trey Smith. Trace had a huge night. Get around the right end, and he's going to get hit and drop. 12 tackles and a sack on the night. Quickly. So congratulations to Trey Smith. No gain on the play. It'll be fourth down and 3. But he did play very well tonight on the defensive side. And the defense as a whole played quite well in the ball game this evening altogether. So we'll come back. We got one more timeout we need to take here. Glasgow falls in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs, 10-7 to the Union County Braves. You're listening to the TJ Regional Health Postgame Show here on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
With an undefeated season on the line, the Glasgow Scotty football team traveled to Franklin Simpson on October 30th for their regular season finale. Despite moving the ball in the first half, Glasgow wasn't able to get into the end zone. But some key defensive plays kept the Scotties from having a bigger deficit. With just 7 minutes left in the game, Glasgow trailed the Wildcats 14-0. And just like that, the Scotties' undefeated season seemed to be slipping away. But then, like a bolt of elusive lightning, junior Jalen Bradley takes the kickoff.
It's gone! 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Scotties!
A holding call meant Bradley's touchdown didn't count, but he didn't let that faze him, later taking a screen pass for a score. With 3 minutes left in regulation, Bradley found the end zone again, and a Jared Maligon extra point tied the game at 14-14. In overtime, the Scotties found themselves in a 4th and 4 situation, but quarterback Hudson Gum found Bradley for the touchdown. Later scrambling on 4th and 7, the Wildcat quarterback avoided the tackle and found a receiver in the end zone, eventually sending the game into a second overtime.
The 20, he'll throw into the end zone, pass is caught for the touchdown.
Yes, it is.
Glasgow held Franklin Simpson to a field goal, and then on 3rd and 3,
Hudson to throw. Looking in the end zone, caught! Touchdown Scotties! Glasgow wins season. Stays undefeated for the Scotties, and that is, let's see here,
Jarek Martin, wasn't it?
27-24 win over the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. Glasgow finishes the regular season at 10-0. Franklin will fall to end their regular season at 6-4. What a game here in Franklin tonight. On the TJ Regional Health Postgame Show, as we are set to wrap things up here, as Glasgow falls in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs by a final score of 10-7. Basketball season gets started here before too long. Chase sitting right next to me here. Of course, Chase will take over play-by-play duties for Glasgow girls and boys basketball. Then I'll be back on the mic in the spring, which will be here before you know it. But basketball season, Chase, can you tell me off the top of your head when that first playoff game is? Do you remember? You want to put the headset on here real quick? Oh, yeah, let's plug you back up. Bruce has already unplugged everybody. There we go.
What was the question again?
When's that first basketball game? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I think it's December 2nd at Somerset.
December 2nd at Somerset.
Bruce and I are looking so forward to that trip down Cumberland Parkway.
Yeah.
Probably. It might snow. I mean, it snowed Monday this week. I mean.
Well, let's hope not. But, well, good luck to you and Bruce on the call for all the basketball games this year. Good luck to the Scotties and Lady Scotties on the basketball court. Hopefully it's a successful season for both of those teams. And we appreciate everybody who helped us out with the broadcast here tonight. Of course, back at the studio, our audio producer on the board back there in downtown Glasgow is Mr. Jonathan Talley. We had Jimmy Pruitt on the camera for us again tonight. He's done a great job as always. And Will Perkins, a tremendous job on the video production all season long. We had Chase Landrum down on the sideline for us. That was a new feature this year. And I kept forgetting to go to Chase at halftime for those coach interviews, so you can blame me for that. But we'll work on that for next season. And, of course, my broadcast partners here in the booth were Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune. Again, the final score, Union County defeats Glasgow 10-7 here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. Scotties had a great season, but it comes to an end sooner than they wanted to with a record of 11-1, while Union County marches on with a mark of 7-5, and we believe they will go to Christian Academy of Louisville for their third round game next Friday night. I'm Joe Myers.